Hello everyone. I want to wish everyone a happy new moon. It's a new moon in Libra. So it's time to check in again. For myself, I do new moon and full moon readings throughout the year. This year specifically, I was really trying to be really good about keeping up with my readings, at least on those occasions. So I thought, why not share what I do for my reading? And if it resonates with you, wonderful. If not, that's okay too. But I like doing this particular way. It kind of sets the tone for my reading. I know what I'm reading for because I'm not a big spread person. I don't often sit down to draw cards when I have a specific question in mind. I don't know why. I just don't. So it's probably my skepticism. Even though I've been proven wrong time and time again that there's synchronicity at play. But I thought, why not share it with you how I go about this process? So let me switch my camera here. Let's go with this one. Make the cards a little bigger. Okay, so I have shuffled the deck. Now I'm just kind of over, and I've already connected to my deck. I already woke it up, cleared out any energy. I've got some incense burning in the back. Things that I tend to do when I'm doing a reading. Have a candle burning. For me, those all help shift that mindset where I want to be for this process. And you'll notice I've already got some cards laid out. So for me, I took one card at the beginning of this calendar year and wanted it to be the focal point of all these readings. So for me, from my spellcasting oracle, I pulled the well-being card. Such a great card to have for a year to focus on my overall well-being, right? So I also had some decks that I never used. One came in a subscription box. The other two were just like, I had played with them, but I was kind of not sure how I wanted to keep utilizing them. So I'm also working with the Zodiac moon cards. Those were the ones in a subscription box or a mystery bag. That's what it was. It was a mystery bag. And I wasn't sure how I wanted to use them. So this year, this is how I decided to actually utilize them. I keep them on my altar with the well-being card out as a focal, just to keep that in mind every time I walk by and look at it. It's to remind me what this current phase in the astrological year we're kind of in, the energies that are at play. So it has helped me with that. And then the other two decks I've got here are the Moonology deck, Oracle deck, and the Moonology Manifestations deck. So they're just those but those cards that give you that vibe, that current astrological phase that we're in. And they definitely line up. Doesn't matter. Again, this is all my own personal research. So they all seem to have the same themes during those periods. So there's a lot of, struggling for the word I want, agreement on how these phases affect us and the energies that are at play during that time. So currently the sun's in Libra. Not for much longer. I think today's it. The sun's in Libra, it reminds us to enjoy life with music, love, and romance. Harmony. That's the overall theme. Okay? for the moon card for this portion. Right now we're in the new moon in Libra, so the moon is in Libra. Again, love. We pick that up over here. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. Then we go to the Moonology deck. And the message there for the new moon in Libra is a new romantic cycle begins. Now, romance does not always equate to a romantic love between you and a partner. It could just be your love for life. There's a lot, so don't limit yourself into thinking of what most people connect romance to currently in the modern world. We look at the spooky season, so we can go back to looking at authors like Shelley and, oh my gosh, can't think of the name right now. Bram Stoker. Dracula. I guess Dracula would have even been considered a romance. But yes, definitely Frankenstein was considered a romance. Now, again, not in the way that you're thinking. So you might want to re-look at your definition of romance. And then for the Moonology Manifestations deck, we have the new moon in Libra again. Know you are loved. So we've got a lot of harmony and love flowing right now, romance. So that's the energy that's around us right now. And that's what I need to focus on for my well-being. So let's talk to the deck, my tarot deck, and we'll see what it says regarding all of that energy currently. And my deck listens as I'm shuffling to what I'm saying. I don't know how many cards I'm going to pull. I usually don't. Sometimes a number will kind of settle into my brain as I throw a bunch of cards around while I'm shuffling. Other times, like right now, I just don't have a number. So sometimes the message will come with one card. Sometimes it needs more than that. So I never, God, I cannot shuffle today. I'm just dropping whole chunks of deck. So yes, I do read jumpers, cards that fly out when I'm shuffling like that, but it's going to be a single, maybe two cards if they fly out together. It's not going to be a big old chunk like I just dropped. That's just bad shuffling. Okay, let's see. What message do you have for me regarding harmony and the romance of this season for my well-being? Okay. Each of my decks kind of have their own personality. This one likes to be cut 3 times. And shuffling in that manner where you don't know what I'm doing, you know. Whereas I have some other decks that like to be cut once. They like to be fanned out and cards chosen that way. This one, not so much. This one likes it this way. We're going to set you right here. And let's pull the first card and see if that's enough for my message that I need for this reading. The Empress. The embodiment of what's the word I'm looking for? Prosperity, growth. She's connected to both the moon and, of course, the earth. she wears her emotions like a cloak. So she's familiar with her emotions and she's not afraid to show them. So that's good. A reminder for my well-being, not to hold things in. So things, and I find this a positive card for this reading. There's a lot of energy here, that yellow and red. So we still have that passion down here, but it's well rooted. Our shadows are limited. So let's pull another one. What else would help us? The Four of Wands. So it's time to celebrate. We have some stability in our knowing where our passions lie. We're going with the flow, that harmony. So it's not chaotic energy. This is a harmonious energy. You have that stability of the number 4 in our wands. I like how when I laid that down, not intentionally, but that's just how I happened to lay it down. The energy, how it's flowing from the Empress into this. So we have that growth and stability and that nurturing, loving energy of the Empress helping keep our passions in a stable status right now. So it's time to celebrate. You're doing something right. So I'm going to hold it there. I am totally digging that energy. I've had a lot going on recently that I've been working towards, and that's picking up a little bit energetically for me. Which in the end helps my well-being. So yes, those reminders to know that we're loved, celebrate. Even though we're going into, we've been in Samhain season for quite a while. Actually, for me, I felt it coming at the end of September. We're into that last harvest, so we're not completely ready for winter, but it's coming. And so we're going to enjoy our time right now with this energy and sit with it and see how it unfolds further. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.